Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. So here is the YouTube channel of Luca Lampariello. I just want to say first thank you to my subscribers and my viewers, but especially thank you to my subscribers for subscribing to my channel and supporting me and believing in me that I'm going to hunt down all those polyglot scammers. But let's see if Luca Lampariello is real or fake. Let's find out in this video if he is a real polyglot or fake. Also, let's find out if he's really from Italy or what I think. Let's find out. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue and see if Luca Lampariello is a real polyglot or not. Let's continue and see real or not real. Next language is German. I already showed the first video 8 language, and then the American English and Francais French video and Spanish video. Now we go to the German video, 5-minute video.
Hallo, hallo, ich bin Luca, ich bin Italiener. Das ist das vierte Video, das ich hier mache. Ich habe ein anderes Video gemacht, wo ich 8 Sprachen spreche, aber in jedem Video kann ich kaum auf Deutsch sprechen. Ich meine, ich hatte es wirklich vor langer Zeit nicht mehr gesprochen und ich fand natürlicherweise Schwierigkeiten, es wieder zu sprechen, denn es ist ganz natürlich, dass wenn man eine Sprache nicht praktiziert, vergisst man, aber
Look where he will look now. He will look to the left side. He will keep looking to the left side. I think there's some paper there on the left side. He will only say a few words. Then he will look to the left side. We will take it again. I will try to make it in slow motion. You will notice he keep looking many times to the left side. I think he has some paper there he's reading from. I will show it a few times also in slow motion. Then you will see what I mean. Did you see every time he just say one or two words or few words, then he keep looking to the left side and then he will look back to the camera again? If he can speak the language, why he keep looking to the left side like he's looking there to read something? If he can speak the language, he will look in the camera the whole time. If he can speak the language, he will look in the camera the whole time. But he cannot speak any of this language. That's why I keep looking to the left side to read from some paper. But of course, all those kind of people who are supporting the polyglot scammers, they will just say that, oh, it's not true, it's bullshit, blah blah blah. All the people supporting the polyglot scammers, they will say that I'm just making up some stories or I'm just saying something that is not real. You can believe what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I tell you what I think, then you can believe what you want. He keep looking to the left side. Look, he keep looking to the left side to see the text, and then he look back after to say what he read. He keep looking to the left side to read the text, and sometime now he look to the right side also. I don't know if there's some text there also. Then people will say, oh, how can there be text so many places? Of course, he can put many papers around him or have one computer or two computers and then also some papers. But you can believe what you want. And sometimes they look for longer times, sometimes they look for shorter times. Also they edit. Maybe he can look for 1 minute or 2 minutes or something after the video finish. After he finish recording the video, he can just edit and cut out when he's looking. Even if he's looking now, it looks like it's only for a few seconds, but maybe he looked for 1 minute or 2 minutes or something, but after the video finish, then he will cut it out so it looks like he only looked to the left side or right side for 1 second or 2 seconds, like that. They always do like that. All those polyglot scammers, they do like this, and also a lot of editing. It's all fake, but you can believe whatever you want to believe. I will show it many times. You can believe me if you want. If you don't want to believe me, you don't need to believe me. But always, it's only the low intelligent people who will not believe me, but mostly is the people supporting the scammers. They will say it's not true because they want to defend the scammers. People supporting the scammers want to hide the truth, then they will say what I say is not the truth because they want to hide the truth. But of course, scammers and people supporting scammers, they will never tell you the truth, and they will say that the one who's saying the truth is the one lying. They will say I'm the one who's lying or making stories because I tell the truth, because they're shit people who want to hide the truth from everyone. There is also something I mentioned in some of my videos, but I did not mention it so often. I always keep mention when they look down to read the text, but also I say sometimes they look up when they cannot remember. But it's not only about that. Like also when they look up, when they keep looking up and keep thinking too much, it's because it means that it's memorized things. When it's something they have been memorizing and practice and memorizing, that is when they keep looking up and looking to the side and looking up. They cannot remember, or they're trying to remember. When you memorize something, this is how you are reacting. This is how you're reacting when you memorize something that you have learned, like practice and memorize it. Like when you memorize some sentence, then you keep looking up, because when he look up, he is using his brain. He's using his brain to remember what he memorized. When he keep looking up with his eyes keep looking up, same like now. When he keep looking up, same like now, it means that he's trying to remember. He's trying to remember because all this is memorized stuff. All this is something that he have practiced and memorized. If he can speak the language, or if he know what to say or how to speak the language, he will mostly look in the camera and he will just speak without thinking too much and his eyes will not keep going up. When his eyes keep going up and looking up, it means that he's trying to remember. Trying to remember means that it's something he memorized. When his eyes keep looking up all the time, it means that it's something that he memorized. If it's something that he memorized to speak a 5-minute video or 7-minute video or 10-minute video, if it's something that he has practiced to memorize, it means that he cannot speak the language, or it means that he memorized those things because he cannot really speak the language, or he just know few stuff in the language. But I will say those polyglot YouTubers, they're just memorizing stuff. Some of them can only memorize a little, and some of them can memorize more, because people are different. Some people are better in memorizing, and I think Luca Lampariello, he is good in memorizing. That's why he can make a video for 5 minutes or 7 minutes without looking too often on a paper or computer. Sometimes he will look down or to the side on a computer or paper, but not so often, because I think he's good in memorizing. That's why he can make 5-minute or 7-minute videos, because he is memorizing the stuff. He just memorized the stuff for many hours, many days. He keep practicing and try to memorize what he's going to say in the video. That's why he keep looking up. His eyes keep looking up because it's something that he memorized. That's my opinion about this. So let's continue watching.
Ja, jetzt habe ich, hab ich es nicht so sehr gesprochen, aber auf jeden Fall wollte ich eigentlich ein Video machen, wo ich nur auf Deutsch spreche, und ich wollte euch sagen, wie und warum ich die deutsche Sprache gelernt habe.
He keep thinking, and then all the time he keep looking up. All the time he keep looking up to one side, looking up to the other side, because these are things that he memorized. These are things that he memorized to say in the video. He memorized what exactly he would say in the video. That's what he's doing. But I think he also has some paper there on the left side. That's why I keep looking to the left side, and then also to the right side. I think there's some paper he's reading from on the left side and also on the right side. And same time he will have some paper also on the table or under his hand, like that.
War ich absolut von den Sprachen begeistert, und ich konnte Englisch und ich konnte auch Französisch auch, aber ich wollte eine schwere Sprache lernen. Und man sagte die ganze Zeit, dass Deutsch eine schwierige europäische Sprache ist. So habe ich mir gedacht, ich wollte es wirklich lernen, und dann
all the time he tried to remember, and then he just looked to the left side. He keep looking there, reading from some text there. All the time he keep looking and reading from the text, and then he will look back on the camera. He will keep looking to the left side, read from the text, then he will look back to the screen again and speak. He's just reading from some text. He cannot speak the language. He keep just reading all the time from the text, looking to the left side. All the language same like this. All the language, only English he can speak until now. I think only English he can speak until now. All the other language, until now he cannot speak them, because he just memorized some stuff. It's just memorized stuff. Also he keep looking to the left side or right side and reading from some text.
In Zeitungskiosken gab es einen Kursus, der De Agostini heißt, und in den
Also he speak very slow, like same like when you memorize something. When you memorize something, then you speak slow because you're trying to remember, like you will say 1 or 2 words, then you try to remember what is the next word, what is the next word. He keep looking up, he keep trying to concentrate, he keeps trying to remember, because it's just memorized. All this is just memorized. Just something he memorized, then he make a 5-minute video to say all the things that he memorized. If he memorized, he cannot speak the language. It's the same with the other language. Same with the French and Spanish. The French and Spanish also, some stuff he memorized. It's all fake in my opinion. But let's continue watching, because I want to show more of this, and then people can decide by themselves what they want to believe. People can decide what they want to believe. But after I start to edit the video now when I'm looking the video and watching the video again, I notice now that he keep looking to the left side and to the right side to read the text. Like now he's looking actually to read the text. He will just say 1 or 2 words, then he will look to the side to read the text. He cannot speak all this language, it's all fake. And if you looked before when I show it in slow motion, when I show it in slow motion, it was very clear how he would look to the left side and read the text, or look to the right side and read the text, and after he would look back to the screen again. When I made it in slow motion, it was very clear that he would look to the text and read it, and then he would look in the screen and say it, then he would look back again to the text, and then look to the screen. It was clear in the slow motion. Maybe I should show a few more times in slow motion, then you will see how fake it is.
In den 4 wichtigsten Sprachen. Und ich habe angefangen, ich habe eigentlich angefangen Deutsch zu lernen. Am Anfang an war es sehr kompliziert, es war schwer, denn die Grammatik war kompliziert und es war.
It's all memorized. All this is just memorized stuff. It looks very convincing because he have memorized it very good. He have memorized this very good, and he have practiced it very good. He have practiced the pronunciation. He have practiced the pronunciation. He have practiced what he's going to say in the video. Then it looks very convincing. But for me, it's not convincing. For me, this is not convincing. 5-minute video or 7-minute video or 10-minute video where he speaks slow. He speaks slow, and he keep looking up to try to remember. Keep looking up to try to remember. He speak very slow, and same time sometimes he will look at some paper when he cannot remember, but it looks like he's very good in memorizing. It looks like he's very good in memorizing. That's why he don't look so much on a paper or computer, because he's very good in memorizing. Not same like some of the other polyglot YouTubers who are not so good in memorizing. Some of the other polyglot YouTubers, they're not so good in memorizing. That's why they need to look more often. Some of the other polyglot YouTubers, they're not good in memorizing, so they need to look more often on a paper or computer. But because Luca Lampariello, he is good at memorizing, that's why he don't need to look so often on a computer or paper. He can memorize something to say for 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 10 minutes like that. Just some stuff he memorized. He practiced for many hours or many days how to say it and how to pronounce it, and then he will make a video. I think maybe he's good in memorizing, but it's not only that, because now after I watch the video again, when I'm editing now, I'm watching the video again, then I noticed that, like I showed you before in the slow motion, that he keep looking down. Now where he's looking now, his eyes is looking some specific place. I think there's some paper there. He will look and read, then look back to the screen, look and read, and then look back to the screen and speak. So he just looking and reading most of the text. But first I did not notice this, because it looks like he's looking up. Like now it's looked like he's looking up. I thought he was just looking up to remember or something, but after I watch again, I noticed that he is actually looking at some text now. Like first I thought he was looking up to remember, but now I notice that he's actually looking and reading from some text. And every time he will look there to read from some text, and then look back again to the screen look to the left side to read from some text, look back to the screen, and same times on the right side also he will look to the right side and read from the text, then look back to the screen, and he keep doing this every time. So he's like actually reading almost the whole script. Like he's actually reading the whole script, because he will look to the left side and see the script, and then look in the screen, look to the left side, see the script, look to the screen. Sometimes he'll look to the right side or look down. So every time he's actually looking at the script. So the whole time he's just reading from a script.
Allein vor diesem Abenteuer. Ich weiß von diesem sprachlichen Abenteuer. Und dann habe ich mir gesagt, dass die beste Weise, eine Sprache zu lernen, ist, sich über eine natürliche Weise zu konzentrieren. Ich meine, wenn man die Grammatik sehr viel studiert, wird die Sprachmethode sehr kompliziert sein. Aber ich habe Deutsch auf eine ganz natürliche Weise gelernt. Ich habe dieses Buch genommen und dann habe ich Kassetten gebraucht und dann mit der Zeit sehr viel studiert. Wird die Sprachmethode sehr kompliziert sein. Aber ich habe Deutsch auf eine ganz natürliche Weise gelernt. Auf eine ganz natürliche Weise gelernt.
Now where is he looking? Now he's looking down, and then now he cannot remember, then he look down. Now he cannot remember, then he look down to read. And he's going to look down one more time now. In few seconds he will look down at least 2 times or something. Let's see. See, in 2 seconds he looked down 2 times. In 2 seconds he looked down 2 times. In only 2 seconds he looked down 2 times because he cannot remember now.
Genommen und dann habe ich Kassetten gebraucht und dann mit der Zeit, nach einem Jahr konnte ich ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen und Deutsche haben mich gefragt, warum kannst du eigentlich Deutsch? Ich habe ihnen gesagt, ich will, auch wenn ich nicht so gut Deutsch sprechen kann, will ich mit euch auf Deutsch sprechen, denn ich glaube, dass die beste Weise, eine Sprache zu lernen, ist, die zu praktizieren, wie ich schon mal gesagt habe. Und dann mit der Zeit, ich habe euch gesagt, es war besser und besser, aber
again he's looking to the left side to read the text. Before I did not notice this, and maybe in the other videos I uploaded before, I did notice that he looked to the right side and left side, but I thought when he was looking like this, then he was just looking up to remember. I thought when he looked up like this, he was just trying to remember, but now I can see there's actually, like he's looking at some text. He keep doing like this all the time, reading from the text, then look in the screen, look to the side, read from the text, look in the screen. So the whole video he's doing like this, but I did not notice this before, but now I see it, that he keep looking to the side, reading the text, then look back in the screen. It's all fake, and he just read the whole text like this. It's very, very fake. He just read the whole script from some paper on the side. He can't speak any of this language. It's all fake. He can only speak English. All the other language, he keep looking to the side to read the text, or looking down to read the text. It's all fake. He can only speak English.
Ich habe die deutsche Sprache sehr viel gesprochen, aber vor 4 oder 5 Jahren. Dann habe ich eine Zeit verbracht, wo ich vor 4 oder 5 Jahren. Dann habe ich
Now he's looking down again. At almost 3 minutes, he looked down 2 times now, or 3 times now. He looked down 2 times at minute 2. After 2 minutes, he looked down 2 times.
Eine Zeit verbracht, wo ich überhaupt nicht gesprochen habe. Und
see, now he looked one more time. Now after a few minutes, it's becoming more difficult to remember. Now after he already speak for 2-3 minutes, then he cannot remember the rest of the things that he's going to say. Now he's looking down to read the next stuff. Just looking down and reading. It's very fake. Looking down and reading and just memorize. Memorizing and reading, very fake.
Die Sache ist, wenn ich Deutsch spreche zum Beispiel und ich müde oder besoffen, ich habe zu viel getrunken. Wenn ich zu viel getrunken habe, die Sache ist, es ist besser für mich, auf Englisch zu sprechen. Ich meine, ich glaube, ich bin der Meinung, dass Deutsche heutzutage, die können fast alle auf Englisch sprechen. So ist es, natürlicherweise ist es einfacher für mich, eine Konversation auf Englisch zu haben. Und die haben keine Probleme eigentlich mit mir auf Englisch zu sprechen. Und dann habe ich, das ist
Here I will show this one in slow motion without sound. After I will show it with sound on, then you'll see that he keep looking to the right side and to the left side. But I think he edit, maybe after he finished the video he edit, because here you just see that he look for a few seconds, but maybe after the video he will edit and cut it out. Maybe he actually look for longer time. Like I said many times, maybe he look for 1 minute or 2 minutes or even 5 minutes if he want. He can look for a long time on the text and then look back on the screen and talk. He can look on the text for a long time, for 1 minute, 2 minutes or even 5 minutes if he want. Then look back to the screen and speak. And after he can cut it out when he's looking. I will show it again here in slow motion, but when he's speaking, but sometimes it's more clear. In this one maybe it's not so clear. Like you can see he's looking many times, but it looks like it's only for a few seconds or for like a second or something. But if he can speak the language, he will not look to the right side, to the left side, look down. If he can speak the language, he will not keep looking to the side all the time and looking down also. If you keep looking to the left side, to the right side, looking down, it means that he's reading from some script. When you keep looking all the time to the left side, to the right side, down, it means he's reading from some script. The whole video he's reading from some script. If you can speak the language, he will look in the screen. If you can speak the language, he will look in the screen the whole video. But all the language he do like this. All the language he do like this. He look to the right side, to the left side. He look down, just reading from some script because he cannot speak the language. Now I will show same part like this but with sound on. I'll show same part like this with sound on. It sounds weird. I know it sounds weird because it's in slow motion, but try to concentrate that he keep looking to the side and like he's reading the text and then look in the screen and say what he read. Look to the side, read the text, then look in the screen again. Keep looking to the side, read the text, then look in the screen again. The whole video he do like this, also in the other language. But in the other language I did not show it because I did not totally notice that he was doing like this, or I did notice, but I did not show it all the time. But try to look. I will show it in now with sound and slow motion also.
und wieder zu sprechen. Ich bin in Deutschland nur zweimal gewesen. Es ist schade eigentlich.
Look, now he's looking again. Now he's looking again. He hold the pen and pretend that he's looking at the pen and his hand. He pretend that he's looking at the pen and his hand, but he's looking at a paper under his hand. He pretend that he's just looking at the pencil or pen like that and his hand, but he's looking at the paper because he cannot remember. So almost every minute or something he's looking because he cannot speak German. It's all fake. He just memorize, and then when he cannot remember, he will look down.
Ich habe Berlin gesehen. Ich war in Berlin für 3 Tage mit meinem Vetter und dann das zweite Mal war ich mit einigen Freunden. Berlin ist eine wirklich wunderbare Stadt, aber ich wünsche mir andere Sachen in Deutschland zu sehen. Ich hoffe wirklich Deutschland zu sehen. Und was noch? Zu sehen. Ich hoffe wirklich Deutschland zu sehen.
Also, he looked to the side there. I don't know if he have also some paper there or computer. I'm not sure. But in the other video, he was also looking to the side. Sometimes they have more than one place. They will have the same script more than one place, or maybe the start of the script. Maybe the start of the script will be on the paper, on the table, and the other script will be on the side. Or maybe it's the same, but then people will not notice it. If sometime he look down and sometime he look to the side, then people will not notice that what's going on. They will not think. People will not think that he have some script or some paper or computer on the table and also another one on the side. Maybe have a paper on the table under his hand. Maybe under his hand there's some paper, and then maybe on the side where he's looking now, maybe there's some laptop or some other paper also he's looking at. So sometime he look down, sometime he look to the side. Now it looks like also maybe he's looking at something and reading. I'm not sure.
Und was noch?
He cannot remember. Now he cannot remember, then he look again. Now he cannot remember, then he look again. He have something there he's looking at. He is looking at some script, some paper or computer there. on the side. That's why he cannot remember now. Then he look there. Just look, I will show it now.
Deutschland zu sehen. Und was
Again, he looked to the side to read the text all the time. He keep looking to the side, and there's also some text down. He has some paper many places or something like that. He's reading from something. All the time he's just looking to the side to read. It's very fake.
Zu sehen. Und was noch?
He already looked one time at 4 minutes and 27. 4 minutes and 27 he looked, and then again around 4 minutes and 31 or 32. So now he look every few seconds. Now he cannot remember anymore. Now he cannot remember the rest of the text. Now he cannot remember the next of the text. Then he keep looking more often. Now he cannot remember. Now he cannot remember. That's why he keep looking. For me, this is fake. For me, this is for sure fake. For me, this is for sure fake. But I'll show more of his videos, because I did not show the Italian yet. I did not show the Italian and the other language also. And also I need to show some of his new videos, because some people will say this is 13 years ago. Some people say this is 13 years ago. Maybe he know the language better now or some bullshit like that. So I need to also show more videos and some of his new videos. So I can prove. So I need to prove if he is real or fake. I need to show more of his videos. But let's continue this video and see if he keep looking or what he do.
Ich hab dieses Video gemacht und ich hoffe, ihr habt mich gut verstanden. Ich hoffe, dass mein Deutsch nicht so ungeheuerlich ist. Und danke schön. Und wir werden uns mal wieder.
Now we said danke schön or something. It means like thank you. I think it means thank you. I don't know. I don't speak German. But I think this danke schön means thank you. I think he stopped the video now. He cannot remember, because now it become too long. He cannot remember anymore. So he will end the video now. He will end the video because he cannot remember anymore.
Ein anderes Video machen, wo ich Holländisch spreche. Okay, grazie tutto, ciao.
He cannot speak German. He cannot speak German for sure. He cannot speak German. He cannot speak German like that. Maybe he practiced few words, few stuff, just to make the video like that. I think he can only speak English, and I still want to see his Italian. I want to see how good is he in Italian. I don't speak Italian, but just I want to see the videos, if they look convincing or not, because I want to see, is he Italian or American? Is he Italian or American? Because if he is Italian, then maybe his native language is Italian, and then English is like a second language. And then maybe if he is Italian, then maybe he know some beginner stuff in French and Spanish and Portuguese like that. But we will see. Let's continue to next language. Next language is Dutch. Netherlands, Dutch. Let's see next language, but it's only 3 minutes. 3 minutes Dutch, and the same with Swedish. So it looks like these two languages are just some memorized stuff, but let's watch.
Hallo, ik ben Luca. Ik ben hier want ik de mogelijkheid wil hebben slechts in het Nederlands te spreken. En ik wil zeggen hoe en waarom ik eigenlijk krijg ik de Nederlandse taal heb geleerd.
He speak very slow and there's like and he's just say few words, then he cannot concentrate, then he keep looking to the side. I don't know if he have some paper on the side now or it's because he cannot remember. There's in this, when he look to the side now, I'm not sure if there's something he's looking at and reading from that. Right now, I'm not sure if he's reading from something when he looked there or if it's because he's trying to remember. But it looks like it's also memorized stuff like that. He keep trying to remember, like speaking slow, and then he keep looking around. He cannot remember, just some memorized stuff. Actually, now I'm very sure that there's some paper on the left side or some computer. Before I was not sure, but after I watched the video again now and also watched the German part that we just watched now, I'm very sure there's also some paper there on the left side or computer, and you keep looking to read and then look back on the screen, look to read, look back on the screen. It means that the whole video is actually reading from a script, but I did not notice this before. I just noticed it now while editing this video. I noticed that he keep looking to the left side reading the text, or the right side reading the text, and then look in the screen, look to the side, read the text, then look in the screen. It means the whole video he's doing like this. It means the whole video he's just reading a script, the whole video. If you keep looking to the side and then look in the screen, then the whole video is reading a script. But I did not notice this before. I notice it now. I'm very sure now that that's what he's doing. Or actually, I did notice before that he looked to read from a script on the right side and left side and down. I did notice that he's reading from a script before, but what I mean that I did not notice that the whole video he's looking and reading from a script, the whole video. I mean I did not notice that it was almost the whole video that he keep looking and reading from some script, because before I thought sometime when he was looking like this to the side, I thought he was sometimes looking to remember, not all the time that he's reading. But now I'm very sure that he's also reading now, and most of the time he's reading. Like what I mean is that before I thought it's only sometime when he was looking that he was reading from a script, and sometimes I thought he was looking to the side that he's trying to remember. But now I noticed that most of the time he's reading from a script, like almost the whole video he do like this, like almost the whole video is reading from a script. And especially when I made it in slow motion, it was very clear that he look and then reading, then look in the screen, look and reading, look in the screen, look and reading, look in the screen. It was very clear when I did it on slow motion that he was doing like this the whole time. The whole video is fake and reading from a script, the whole video in every language. Only English he can speak, all the other languages are fake and reading from a script. So it's all very fake. It's all very fake because he just look and read some text the whole time. It's very fake. He just look to the side and read, and then look in the screen, look to the side and read, look in the screen. Sometimes he look down, then look in the screen. It means the whole video. And every language same like this. Only English he can speak. All the other language he's doing like this. But we'll see the other language also, what he will do if he will do same in the other language also.
Hallo, ik ben Luca. Ik ben hier want ik de mogelijkheid wil hebben slechts in het Nederlands te spreken. En ik wil dus zeggen hoe en waarom ik eigenlijk de Nederlandse taal heb geleerd. Man kan zich vragen.
Already after 14 seconds he cannot remember, then he looked down to read. Only 14 seconds and then he looked down. And he keep holding this pen or pencil in his hand, so people will think that he's doing something with the pencil, so they don't really notice that he's looking at the paper. He has some paper he's looking at. Only he speak for 14 seconds and he speak very slow. Just he said few words and now he's looking on the paper. Only he said few words and already looking at the paper what to say next. You can see here 14 seconds and already looking down to read what he's going to say because he forget.
Waarom ik de Nederlandse taal heb geleerd. Ik kan in goed Engels spreken en alle Nederlanders, of bijna alle Nederlanders kunnen in perfect Engels communiceren. Ik weet het niet, maar de reden is heel simpel. Ik ben een meisje ontmoet, dus dat was fantastisch. Ik ben haar niet vergeten. Maar ze kon geen Engels spreken, of niet zo goed Engels spreken. En ik heb gedacht, het zou een groot idee zijn. Het zou een groot idee met haar in haar taal te communiceren. Zo heb ik met de Nederlandse taal goed Engels spreken. En ik heb gedacht, het zou een groot idee zijn. Het zou een groot idee met haar in haar taal te communiceren. Zo heb ik met de Nederlandse taal begonnen. Aan het begin was het een beetje gecompliceerd. Ik bedoel, de uitspraak is niet zo makkelijk. En de zaak is, ik heb 2 methoden gebruikt waar heel verschillende uitspraken werden gebruikt. Bijvoorbeeld, in het Nederlands kan je zeggen maar of maar. En ik heb nooit werkelijk verstanden hoe ik het woord bijvoorbeeld maar moet uitspreken. Nederlands is, ik denk niet dat Nederlands heel gecompliceerd is. Als je
He speak very slow and he keep looking up all the time, trying to remember. And also, I don't speak Dutch, so I cannot say what he's saying, but it feels like it's some beginner stuff. And it looks like he's talking about some words, how to pronounce some words. I'm not sure. I don't speak Dutch, but for me it looks like he's just saying some beginner stuff and very slow, and he's just trying to remember. Again, he's looking to the side. If you look at his eyes, he's very concentrated. Like he's reading some text. You can see he look very concentrated because he's reading some text. He will look and read the text, then look back on the screen and speak. He keep doing like this, just looking to the side and read the text. The whole video he's just reading some text. It's very fake, just reading some text the whole video. It's just bullshit, he cannot speak the language.
Al in het Duits kan spreken, is het niet is het niet onmogelijk. Mensen denken eigenlijk, waarom heb je Nederlands geleerd? Het is zo. In het Duits kan spreken, is het niet zo.
I think he cannot remember now, then he's looking at the text. Then he's looking at some text there on the side. He has some text there. I don't know, some paper or some laptop or something like that. And he's looking what he's going to say because he cannot remember.
Niet onmogelijk. Mensen denken eigenlijk, waarom heb je Nederlands geleerd? Het is een heel moeilijke taal die niet zo het is een heel moeilijke taal die.
Now he's also looking to the other side. Then people will tell me, I already said that the paper is on the table under his hand. People will say that I say the paper is under his hand. Then why I say now when he looked to the side, then he's also looking at a paper, then maybe some people will think or say that I'm just making up this. Some people who's watching, maybe they will say that, oh, you're just making up this stuff, it's not real. If he's looking at the paper on the table, then now he's just looking to the side, there's no paper there also. How do you know? How do you know that you don't have more than one paper, or some laptops like that? Maybe have one paper under his hand. Maybe have one paper under his hand with the text, and then another paper with the same text or the next lines on the one side, and then on the other side he has also some papers also. Maybe have many papers around him. Maybe there's many papers around him like that he's looking at. For me, it looks like he's looking at some paper now to read the next line or next word.
Zoveel gebruikt wordt. Maar ik ben heel blij dat ik Nederlands heb geleerd. En voor mij is het heel blij dat ik Nederlands heb geleerd. Maar ik ben heel blij dat ik Nederlands heb.
Look, now he's looking again to the other side. Now he's looking again. I'm sure there's some paper on both sides. There's some paper on the right side and the left side, and also some paper under his hand. Some paper or computer, laptop. You have more than one place. There's something on the right side and the left side, and also under his hand. Like 3 places, at least 3 places under his hand, and on the right side and on the left side there's something he's looking and reading when he cannot remember.
En voor mij is het heel goed in Nederlands kunnen praten, maar de zaak is, ik krijg nooit de mogelijkheid dat te doen. Ik ben niet zoveel Nederlanders ontmoet. Het spijt me verschrikkelijk, want het zou heel goed zijn weer naar de Nederlandse. Het zou heel goed zijn weer naar de Nederlandse taal te luisteren en met Nederlanders te communiceren en te praten. En oké. Het zou heel goed zijn weer naar de Nederlandse taal te luisteren en met Nederlanders te communiceren en te praten. En oké. Dankjewel voor je geduld. Ik wil eigenlijk naar Amsterdam weer gaan. En ik hoop ik werd eigenlijk een mogelijkheid hebben te doen. Ik was in Amsterdam, maar toen ik in Amsterdam was, kon ik geen Nederlands. En ik dacht, wauw, deze taal is onmogelijk. Maar aan het eind heb ik de taal geleerd. En zoals ik al gezegd heb, het is een heel goede taal. Zo, dankjewel voor je geduld. Dat je naar mij hebt geluisterd. En ciao.
He practiced few sentences and memorized few sentences. That's what he did. Just practice and memorized some sentence for a few minutes. Also, he keep looking to the side or looking down to read from some scripts. But before, I did not notice that he do it so often, because sometime when he was looking up, I thought he was just trying to remember. But now I notice when he's looking up to the side, then there's also some paper there. When he look to other places, I think there are many papers around him or some computer like that. I did notice before that he has something on the right side and the left side and on the table, but I did not notice that there was also something like more up to the right and more up to the left. Like there's more places where he has something. I don't know if he put it a lot of papers on a wall, or if he put it different places. There's a lot of papers around him, or like that he's looking and reading from. You will see it when I show it before in slow motion. It's very clear. It's only now while I was watching again and editing I noticed that I think I noticed before, but I was not totally sure if he was just trying to remember or if there was something there also. So you have many places something to read from. I think in the middle, under his hand, and then also on the right side and left side. But I think on the right side and left side there's more places. Sometimes he's looking to the right side and down. Sometimes he look to the right side and down. Sometimes he look to the right side and up. Sometimes he look to the left side and down, and sometimes he look to the left side and up. So it's like there is many papers around him or something like that that he's reading from. It's not just one place or two or three places. There are many places he's reading from, many papers or script. Maybe some of them are the same, that he just put different places, but you will see it when I keep showing it many times before. You already see what I mean. It's all fake, all the language same like this. We will see in the next videos also in the other language if you do the same or not, but I did not concentrate when he look up to the right or up to the left, because I thought when he looked up to the right or up to the left, I thought he was trying to remember. Well, I was not sure if he was trying to remember or if there's some paper, but now I'm becoming really sure there's also some paper when he look up to the right or up to the left. I'm very sure there's also some paper or computer that he's looking at. It's very fake, and he keep reading the whole script, almost the whole script, the whole video he's reading from a script. Maybe sometimes he says something that he memorized. Sometimes he says something that he memorized, but most of the time he's looking to the side or looking down to read from a script. It's just a mix. It's a mix of memorizing and a mix of reading from a script. Sometimes reading from a script and sometimes he say what he memorized. It's all fake, just about memorizing and reading from a script. It's very fake, and also some editing, so it's all totally fake. For me this is fake and bullshit, same like all the other language. It's just fake. He just memorized some sentence that he's going to say. Just he memorized some sentence and some stuff he's going to say, and then when he cannot remember, then he keep looking up, trying to remember. He keep looking up, and sometimes he look to the side or on the paper on the side or on the table like that to read from the paper or computer like that. It's very fake in my opinion. This is very fake. You can think what you want, but in my opinion it's fake. Let's go to next language. Next language, Swedish. Swedish also 3.5 minutes. Let's see the next language.
Som det här språket representerar, och jag är jätteglad att kunna veta svenska, för att jag tycker att alla, inte alla men fast alla kunna förstå det. Om du går till Nordeuropa och du träffar norskar, är ju jättesäker att de förstår det utan problem. Jag har många norska vänner som sa till mig att de
har norske venner, it means have friends from Norway. He say that he have friends from Norway. Always these polyglot YouTubers, they will say they have friends from that country or some other country who can speak that language. That's why they can speak the language. Or they will say that they like the country and the culture or other bullshit like that. And the video is only 3.5 minutes. It's just some memorized stuff, that he sit down and practice, and then he will say it in the video. But let's continue watching. Here you will see how he keep looking to the side all the time and then look in the screen. It's like he look to the side to read the text, and then after he look in the screen. That's what I said also in the last two language, in the German and also in the Dutch. But I just noticed it now when I was editing this video. But I see it before and noticed before, but I was not totally sure, but now I'm becoming more sure. You can also see it when I make it in slow motion. Then you can see how he keep looking to the side, then look in the screen, look to the side, then look now to the front of him, and then he say the few things he read, then he look back in the side again. He just keep looking to the side, look to the screen, look to the side, look to the screen. He just keep reading the text. He do like this in all his videos, but I was not sure before, but now I'm really sure that he also looked there to the side. Before I thought it was mostly when he was looking to the side and down or to the or like that, but now I notice there's also something up in front of him, not only down on the table like that. It's very fake. All the language same like this. This is your famous polyglot Luca Lampariello, who can speak 14 language, reading from some script, speaking 8 language or 10 language or whatever, or 14 language, just reading from some script or editing. That's what polyglot YouTubers is about. Just fake, fake, fake. Let's take it one more time in slow motion but with sound on. One more time in slow motion but with sound on. Then look how he keep looking and reading and looking to the screen. He just look and read the text, and after he will look to the screen. It's very fake. Just look and concentrate how he keep looking and reading from some script.
De kan inte perfekt, men de kan förstå svenska. De kan inte perfekt, men de kan förstå.
He's looking down, and then you will think, oh, there's no paper or something like that. But I think there's some paper there, but it's a little bit lower under the cam. You cannot see it. There's some paper there under the cam, but I'm not sure if he is reading now or he's just trying to remember, but it's all fake. Let's continue.
Svenska språket utan problem, för att de säger att de tittar på televisionen, och jag vet att de båda språken är jättelika, men de tittar på televisionen, och jag vet att de säger att de tittar på televisionen, och
In few seconds, he already looked down 2 times. And his eyes is not looking at his hands. He make it look like he's looking at his hands, but he's looking under His eyes is even much more closed. His eyes is more closed. He's looking even lower down. He's looking lower down under his hands. He's looking at some paper or something like that and reading.
De båda språken är jättelika, men jag vet inte, men till exempel kan jag inte förstå norskan som när de pratar, men de tar.
He keep looking down all the time. He keep looking down all the time to read the text. He have some text there that he keep looking at. But people, I know people, they don't want to believe this. There are some people who don't want to believe this. But he is looking at some text that he is reading from. Also, he memorized all this. All this he just memorized, and then when he cannot remember, he look on the text. He memorized this 3.5 minutes is memorized, and when he cannot remember, he's looking at the text.
Norskar kunde förstå svenskar, men svenskar har några svårigheter att förstå de norska. Det är lite konstigt, men det är inte som spanska och italienska. Svårigheter att förstå de norska.
See, now he cannot remember. He say at förstå norska. At förstå norska, it means to understand Norwegian. He say to understand Norwegian, and then he's like förstå norska. He cannot remember. He cannot remember what he's going to say, and now he's looking to the side to read, because he has some paper or something under his hand. He have something under his hand, and he have something on the right side and on the left side. He have at least 3 places. I notice in his videos he have something under his hand that he's reading from, and also something on the right side and the left side where he's reading. There's some paper or some laptop or something that he's reading from. That's why now he look, when he cannot remember, he's looking to the side to read the next.
Det är lite konstigt, men det är inte som spanska att förstå de norska. Det är lite konstigt, men det är inte som spanska och italienska, som de är jättelika, men de förstår varandra. Och jag har varit i Stockholm 2 gånger, men bara jättelika, men de förstår varandra.
Now again he's looking. Now again he's looking at some paper or laptop or something. He's looking at some paper or computer again. Every few seconds he's looking at some paper or computer to read the text. He cannot speak Swedish. He cannot speak Swedish. All the language is fake. All the language is fake. He just memorized some stuff, and then he will look at some computer or some paper when he cannot remember. Just memorize some stuff, and when he cannot remember, he's looking at some computer or some text. Now he's looking where? He's looking at some computer or some text to read the next word or the next few words.
Jag har varit i Stockholm 2 gånger, men bara för några dagar, och jag vill gå igen. Jag har träffat, som jag sa, jag har några vänner från Stockholm, men jag har inte sett dem för lång tid. Men jag har många norska vänner, och jag pratar med några vänner från Stockholm, men jag har...
After a few seconds he will look again. After a few seconds he will look again and read. But now he just keeps saying that, I have some friends in Stockholm, like in Stockholm in Sweden. I have some friends from Stockholm, and I have some friends from Norway. It's just some beginner stuff and the same bullshit. All the time, those polyglot YouTubers, they will say, I have some friends from this country, and I like this country, and some bullshit like that. It's just fake. And now after a few seconds, he will look on the side because he cannot remember. After a few seconds, I will pause after a few seconds to show you that he look again, to read again. But now he's also looking and reading from something. But as I said, I thought when he was looking up that he was just trying to remember. I thought when he was looking up like this, then he's trying to remember, but after I become very sure now that when he look up, there's also some paper when he look up to the side. When he look up to the side, to the right side, and look up like this, there's some paper, and also when he look up to the left side, there's some paper or computer. But before I thought when he was looking up, then he's trying to remember, but now I'm very sure that he also reads something when he's looking up. It means the whole video he's reading. It means the whole video is reading some script, because when he look up like this, he's reading. When he look up to the other side, he's reading. When he look down, he's reading. When he look down to the side, he's reading. When he look down to the other side, he's reading. So the whole video is reading some script, but he looked different places and reading from different places. He put many papers, many places. So he's just reading the whole video. Maybe a few times he says something he memorized, but most of the time he's looking and reading from some script.
Sett dem för lång tid.
Again he's looking to read. Again he's looking to read. Every few seconds he's looking to read. And only he memorized some beginner stuff. Because I can understand Swedish, not everything in Swedish, but Swedish is very near from Danish. Swedish and Norwegian is very near from Danish, but it's not 100% the same. It's not 100% the same, but I can understand a lot of things in Swedish. And the things he say is just some beginner stuff. All the things he say is just some beginner stuff, and he speak very slow, and it's all memorized. It's all memorized, and then he keep looking on the text now. Look, he look on some text to read. It's very fake.
Men jag har många norska vänner och jag pratar med dem hela tiden på svenska. Jag försöker alltid att prata på svenska när jag träffar svenskar, men det är inte så lätt för att jag tycker att till exempel om du är trött, jag föredrar personligt tycker jag att jag föredrar att prata på engelska för att det är lättare att kommunicera på engelska om du är trött. Men saken är om du vill verkligen lära dig ett språk måste du praktisera det så mycket som möjligt för att du träffar personerna, du träffar folket. Och saken är om du vill verkligen lära dig ett språk måste du praktisera det så mycket som ett språk måste du praktisera det så mycket som möjligt. Om du vill verkligen lära dig ett språk måste du praktisera det så mycket som möjligt för att du träffar personerna, du träffar folket och det är bättre att snacka med dem på svenska för det är naturligtvis ska du vara bättre. Du träffar personerna, du träffar folket och det är bättre att snacka med dem på folket och det är bättre att snacka med dem på.
He keep looking at the text there. Look, he keep looking. He will just see when he cannot remember. He memorized all what he's going to say. All what he's going to say in this video, he memorized it. Sometimes he forget some words. Sometimes when he forgets some words, he will look at the text to see the word that he forgot or the few words that he cannot remember. He memorized all the video, like he memorized everything he will say in the video. And then sometime when he cannot remember, he will look to see the words that he cannot remember.
För det är naturligtvis ska du vara bättre i det språket som du pratar det språket. Och för det är naturligtvis ska du vara bättre i det språket som du.
Looking again, looking to the side again. Looking again on the paper or computer to see the next words. Looking again on the computer or paper to see the next words. Every few seconds he will look to see some words when he cannot remember. Every time he cannot remember, he will look to see the text. It's very fake. He cannot speak Swedish. He cannot speak all this language. It's all fake, 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 fake.
Prata det språket. Och tack så mycket. Det finns många prata det språket.
In two seconds he looked two times. In 2 seconds he looked two times. At 3:15, at minute 3:15 he looked, and then now again at minute 3:17 he looked again. He keep looking every few seconds on the text or computer like that and reading. It's very, very, very fake.
Tack så mycket. Det finns många saker som jag vill säga, men jag hoppas att nu har lyssnat till mig och
and now he's looking again. Now he's looking again to read the last few words. He cannot remember the last few words or something. Then he look again. It's very fake.
Att ni har gällat det.
Yalla. He cannot even remember the word. If you can speak the language, you know how to say the words. If you can speak the language, you know how to say the words. He cannot say the words correctly, and he cannot remember the words. He need to try to memorize and remember. It's just fake. The whole video is fake. It's all fake, fake, fake. He cannot speak the language. It's very fake. Very, very, very fake. Just he memorize what he will say in the video, and then he keep looking to the side to read when he cannot remember, and then he speak very slow and he try to remember how to say the words, how to pronounce the words. It's very, very, very fake.
Tack så mycket.
Until now, all the language is fake. Until now, all the language is fake. Maybe he can speak English as the only language until now. I still want to see his Italian videos and the Russian. I'm sure the Russian is also fake. It's only like 2.5 minutes, the Russian. And I want to see the Italian, if it's fake or not. So let's continue in the next video and see if he can speak Italian. Is Luca Lampariello really from Italy? Can he speak Italian? Is Luca Lampariello from Italy? Can he speak Italian? I will show you in the next video what I think. Subscribe now to my channel. Subscribe now to my channel, and let's see in the next video if Luca Lampariello is really from Italy and can speak Italian or not. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.